We took care of some Bills. Now it's time to take care of the Patriots. The Patriots preview is up next. Another career first coming from for our very own Pat P. Playing on Thanksgiving. This is your first time playing on Thanksgiving, the big stage, the turkey stage. How will this moment be different? Any different than some of the other big stages you played on compared to like Sunday night football, Thursday night football, Monday night football? It is Thursday football, but it's Thanksgiving, and you know how it is, Pat P. Everybody's going to eat, get full, eat again, and watch football all day. Watch football all day. But this time, tonight, Thursday night, they will be watching you. How does it feel?
Man, it feels great. It's my first Thanksgiving game. This is going to go in my memory bank when 7 years ago, my daughter was born on Thanksgiving Day. So this is going to be one of those special Thanksgivings for me. Because like I said, it's my first time playing on Thanksgiving. And I always wanted to play on Thanksgiving because it's like you said, growing up, all you did was, eat, watch the 12 o'clock game. It's typically was the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions and the Cowboys was always like that first game back in the day.
Uh-huh.
Now the Cowboys is the middle game, but it was always the Detroit Lions and or the Cowboys or Detroit Lions or the Green Bay Packers or Detroit Lions. It was always Detroit and one of their teams in their division. So I could just always remember watching those games, watching John Madden with the six-legged turkey. Yeah,
No
getting on the bus. The players eating the turkey leg on the field. I always wanted to be able to, live that moment because, at being a football junkie, watching that growing up, you saw yourself being in those moments. So time has finally come. 12 years in, I get an opportunity to play on Thanksgiving night. Yeah. What an awesome feeling it is.
And you're at home. And like you said, it's a short week. So you want to have a short week based on the last time you guys stepped in the field to try to get that taste out of your mouth. So that's another good opportunity. You played against Bill Belichick quite a few times in your career. What do you know you're getting into anytime you play against a Bill Belichick team?
Well, you got to understand that, a Bill Belichick team is not going to be the self offense that's not going to make many mistakes, but in the past with his quarterbacks, besides Tom Brady, those guys have been very, very turnover prone. But, he's going to have a very, very stout defense and special teams. He's going to pack a great special teams, especially on the road. So we got to look forward to playing a very, very disciplined football team, a tough football team that's not going to beat themselves. So for us, we have to be mentally sharp. Obviously going into this week, not having those full speed practices, not those physical practices, not seeing things that we are used to seeing throughout a normal week. We have to be mentally sharp. This is a mental preparation week. And it's going to come down to who is the mentally toughest, smartest football team. Hopefully we can be that team.
And also, too, it will come down to which offensive line unit can protect the quarterback the best, because they had a horrible outing as well. Their offensive line, they didn't do a good job at all in protecting Mac Jones against the New York Jets. So let's see exactly which offensive line unit bounces back. They're on a good 3-game winning streak right now. I know you're starting in your early process of watching film. What have you seen from this team that has warranted 3 straight wins?
Like I said, they're going to play good defense, man. They're not going to try. They try to keep themselves out of harm's way on the offensive side of the ball. They just want to try to, dink and dunk the ball down the field as much as they can. Take their shots on early downs. Try to find themselves in, predictable third downs. But like you said, their offensive line is, it's not a strong suit, of their team. Not very good in pass protecting. So that's why they try to do a good job of keeping the defense off balance by taking those shots on early downs versus later in the downs, and trying to stay on track with the run game. They try to mix in a lot of screens that make sure to keep you guys honest on, when you are rushing the quarterback. So we have to understand that these guys are going to give us everything, that they felt that hurt us in previous games. And just going to test our waters and see if we fixed it. So like I said, this is a very, very smart football team that's going to do everything in their power and their will not to beat themselves.
Do you feel like this is a must-win based on last week's performance?
I mean, Mac, we prepare to win, every week, every time we step out on the field. I don't necessarily feel like it is a must win, because we go out there and try to get a W every time we step out on the field. But getting a W going into that 3-day weekend and getting a W on Thanksgiving is huge, So getting a win on Thursday would definitely help us feel a lot better about ourselves.
And with that being said, Pat P, it's BMac prediction time. I already got a score in my. I don't have to think about it. I feel it. It's been rocking with me all day long.
Let's see what you got now.
Minnesota takes home a huge win, much needed win.
I hope it's more than one score.
Final score 19-13. You only give up one touchdown. They set up for field goals. 19-13. Vikes win. 19-13. That score came to me quick. So let's see how accurate I can be. Most importantly, guys, you guys know, I want to hit the prediction right on top. But most importantly, I want to get the best prediction, which is the win. Let's find a way to get to 9-2. 9-2 is the goal. All right.
Yes, sir.